What's going on, everybody? Now it's back to school season right now. My son just went back to school yesterday, so I've been thinking about what's the laptop I would want if I was going back to school. Now some of these laptops I got on this list is not really budget laptops, but this is something I would want if I had the opportunity to get if I was going back to school or college, anything like that. So these are some of the laptops I would want. And I think some of them are good. Some of them are a little budget one is in there in the mix. So when it comes down to laptops, I always want to go with the best option when it comes to doing everything you needed to do as far as your schoolwork, maybe occasional gaming, things like that. First ones on this list, I could say this is just 3 laptops from one company. This is Apple right here. Now I would definitely recommend the MacBook Air, the MacBook, or the MacBook Pro. Now all 3 of these laptops are pretty much very expensive laptops. They all start at $1,000. The MacBook Air is the cheapest one out the bunch. Now, the one gripe I have about that is the resolution of the screen. It's 1440 by 900, which I don't understand. Why don't they just have a 1080p display for at least the MacBook Air? I don't know that. I understand that and why they do that, but that's pretty much it. But that's the cheapest one you can get. I think the cheapest it can go is $899 from what I've seen, depending on where you get it from. Like I think Amazon has it for $899. I think Apple sells it for $999. So like I said, it varies where you want to get this laptop from. You have the MacBook. Now I wouldn't recommend this one in my opinion because I don't like the screen size. It's 12.5 inch screen. And I just think that's a little too small for my opinion. I like a 13.3 inch. I think that's the sweet spot when it comes to a 13 inch laptop. And the MacBook Pro has the same size as far as the 13.3 inch screen. That one has a Retina display, quad-core processor, 8 gigabytes RAM, 256 gig SSD. Same thing with the MacBook. It has a 256 SSD. Now with the MacBook Air, you get 120 gigs. If you don't actually do too much, I think that's enough space for anybody out here, but overall I think that's a little too small. I think the standard should be 256 by now, but to each his own when it comes to how much space you need when it comes to saving your files or putting any type of music if you want on there, or even your documents that you use or copy, or even your present point, what do they call it, a PowerPoint and all that other stuff that you use that may take up more space. But like I said, 128 I think is a little outdated. They should give you 256, but that's what the MacBook Air offers at the base price. All 3 of these laptops, like I said, they're very portable when it comes to traveling or taking with you anywhere you go, because having a 15 inch laptop is cool. You like the screen size, but it can be a little heavy on the back after a while if you're carrying it for so long. When you got a 13 inch where it's not as strenuous as carrying a 15 inch. Definitely want to go with the smaller size when it comes to a portable laptop. The second one on this list, well, third or fourth one if you want to say, I would like to take this Microsoft Surface Book. Now, it's a laptop / tablet. It's a 2-in-1 as they say. And one of the things that a lot of people have to gripe with is the overall design of this curved, like closed magazine, folded magazine look. And you get all the dust and particles in between there. But overall, the laptop itself, or 2-in-1 itself, is a great laptop because you can kind of do your tablet thing if you're into tablets, taking notes, writing on the screen, using the pen. And if you want to go back to the traditional laptop, just click it right back on. You got your traditional laptop. Now, that's, like I said, that's a great thing to have if you're into using a tablet all the time or taking notes or writing on the screen. Things that you can do with this laptop, I think, are great. The price point is very high. It's $12.99 from like the base model I've seen. Like I said, the price varies from where you get, what websites you go to. So, like I said, definitely look around with different websites when it comes to shopping for these laptops, because you might get a better deal on Amazon than you do from Microsoft. Usually that's how it goes, but that's just what I'm talking about. So I like this one. It comes with a dual-core processor, 8 gigabytes RAM, 256 gig SSD. Some of them do come with 128 gig. Like I said, it varies from the price range that you pay for and the ones you look for. And they're can be very overpriced for what they offer. Like sometimes you can get 512s, 256, 16 gig. I mean, you can pretty much build this laptop the way you want, but if you're on a budget and you only got so much you can spend, but that's something definitely I would want, because like I said, it has the 2-in-1 option. Sometimes you just want to pick up a tablet, play with it a little bit, and do what you need to do. That's just me. I like it. to each his own if it comes to, if you like this laptop or not, but that's just something I like. Like I said, the price range is a little expensive, but overall, this is something I would want if I was going back to school. Like for me, if I'm going back to school, I want the high-end stuff, man. Like I don't mind a budget laptop. I understand you're on a budget, but if your parents are buying you one, they offer you one, definitely take advantage of it. Just me. This one I call the budget laptop, I like to say. If you was looking for a budget laptop, this is a Lenovo Y700. Now for me, I game on my laptops, but not very much. Like just occasionally I might throw a game on there. Like right now, like I said, if you didn't know, Microsoft has this thing where if you download your games on the Xbox One, you can play them on your laptop. So they call them Play Anywhere. I forgot the name of it almost. But it's called Play Anywhere. You can play these games on your laptop or your desktop or your Xbox One. So you can just download the game. But one of the shortcomings with that is some of these games are humongous in files. Like I believe that Gears of War 4 was 74 gigabytes on your computer. Now on the Xbox One, it's like 44 gigs, 50 something gigs altogether. But download for your desktop or laptop was 74 gigs. Now that is crazy as far as hard drive space taken up. So make sure you have a big hard drive if you're going to be downloading games from the Xbox store or anything like that. And you want to look for a budget one, this is cool. You got a 1080p display, has a quad-core processor, 8 gigabytes RAM. Like you can put your own RAM in there, so it doesn't matter about the RAM because you always can put your RAM into a laptop. It comes with a 256 gig SSD. Now sometimes, like I said, depending on where you get this laptop from, you get a bigger hard drive. Like I said, always look for Amazon because Amazon always have the best options sometimes when it comes to some of these laptops, because some of them might have like 12 gigabytes RAM, a big hard drive. So you can always price them out from Amazon and go to other websites and see which one gives you the best offer. This is, like I said, this is the budget laptop. So if you ain't got much money and you only got so much to spend, this is definitely one to go with. Now, okay, it's not gonna feel premium price like the MacBooks or the Surface Book or anything like that. It's gonna feel a little plastic, but if it's getting the job done for what you needed to do, it probably shouldn't be an option. I said the way the materials feel shouldn't be an option. Like if you want a premium laptop, you're gonna have to spend premium money. But if you're on a budget, you already know what you're getting. So you definitely want to get something where it's taking your notes, it's getting your papers done, PowerPoints, all that other stuff that you need done as far as school. It's getting it done, and you ain't spent too much money. Can't complain with that overall. Overall, this is my selection of laptops I would want going back to school. So post your comments down below. Let me know any laptops you would consider wanting when you go back to college or school or whatever you do. You want something, a brand new laptop, or something you would when you're going to, like I said, travel with anywhere you want to use. Like, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Post your comments. Hit that like, subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. Working on some things over here. Got a little things going on down here. So hopefully I can deliver them and give you the best videos that I can. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.